All right, welcome everyone. We are doing a platinum. We did the gold one. It's time to do the platinum one. So first civilization goes into F tier. Um, I had to separate the civilizations here a little bit more because there's gonna be one more civ in S tier. So the win rates are very much different compared to gold players because like civs were like under 47.5 or between 47.5 and 49. So I'm using the same metric, but the win rates and everything is going to be way different compared to the gold version 1. So first civilization is going to be actually Byzantine goes into the F tier, which is interesting because why the Byzantine, right? But the reason behind that is very, very simple, very, very easy, because, well, they are not diverse versus civilization, of course. They have 47.5% win rate. Oh, no, sorry, that's not platinum. Sorry, platinum, 47.2. So it's going to be very, very interesting as soon as I put the civilizations on, and I'm going to put all of them right now. Ottoman, China, Sengoku. Ottoman, China, and Sengoku. Now let's see why. Byzantine, because it's very complicated, so the higher we get, it's gonna be even harder to play with. Even though it's a brainless civilization, doesn't require a lot of thinking, in my honest opinion. It's still hard to manage the cistern, your mercenary units as well. So there are some things that we can say, okay, that's why the Byzantine is so low. For platinum players, I just recently watched a Conqueror 3 player versus Beastie, and the Conqueror 3 player, even though he played really good Byzantine, he got the systems up and the mercenary units up. The problem was his positioning was so horrible that he lost all the 20-something Lombo in 1 second. So even though a civilization is good or strong, it matters who plays the civilization, right? If you just play it but you are not really, moving your units in the correct position, then even a very strong civilization can be very, very bad. The Ottoman, same thing. People don't know when to build or how to build a military school with the timings. I think that's the reason. Also, many Ottoman players for some unknown reason rushing H3. I don't know where did you guys seen this rush to H3 with Ottoman, but after losing like let's say 5 games in a row, but and still rushing Castle, it just doesn't make sense. So I watched one guy 8 of his games because I watched one game that ended like 8 minutes. I was like, what the hell? How did it end it? Well, because he tried to go Castle. Okay, I watched another Ottoman game of his. He castled and lost. So 5 games in a row, 8 to 9 minutes, and he loses all of them. Next game, he's playing against Civilization that doesn't do feudal aggression. He fast castles and wins the game because of that. So he took a gamble 6 times. Out of the 6 times, 5 times he lost it, right? So, but honestly, I don't think Ottoman is that hard to play. It's just Sipai and Archer, and that's it. You can beat everyone. China, I think it's the same reason what I said about Gold League. People build farms around TC, like horrible. I even made the thumbnail, by the way, in the Gold League tier list. I made the thumbnail that I made a lot of farms around the TC. Because that makes sense. Sengoku, I think the reason behind that, because as higher you go, players are playing better, and Sengoku got a little bit of nerf. And to get the passive income with Sengoku is not as easy because you can get punished very, very easily. So even though we can say China has passive income, you have to do something to receive the passive income. It's a special way to play. Ottoman, the same thing. You need to build a military school, but the passive income you got from the military school, it goes into a unit directly, which you rather want that passive income into your bank, right? Yeah, let's go next. We have a D tier, Ayubids. Malian goes down to D. Jeanne d'Arc. English. Rus. Oh my god, what happened with the win rates here? And Holy Roman Empire. So let's say English went up 1 compared to gold players, and Ibid went. Wait, was it Ibid like 8 year in gold league or something like that? That's insane that in platinum league, Ibid goes down like crazy. Oh, I need to double check this. Yeah, 48.8% win rate, and the tier list was. The higher limit was 48.9, the lower limit was 47.5. Wow, that's insane. So, Ibit was very close to the 48.9, but the next civilization after Ibit on the tier list is going to be 49.5. So, there is almost a 10% win rate difference, right? Sorry, not 10, 1%, sorry. 10%, 1% win rate difference between the two civilization. All right, so let's see why these civilization and why they are there. So first of all, well, I don't know why, because maybe players have learned how to counter the fast castle, and most of the players are doing only fast castle. I mean, not just fast castle. Let me check. Because I can also check why these players are failing. So let's see. Platinum and Iubits. So, ooh. The advancement. They are doing 2TC. Platinum players are doing 2TC with Iubit. And there is only 41% win rate with the 2TC. The Dervish has 50% and the military wing has 40. Okay. So basically, the Iubits players who goes 2TC ruined the win rate for Iubit. So when Iubit players, Platinum Iubit players, going 2TC, they actually completely ruined the win rate with their trying out 2TC style. That's crazy. Okay, so that's why Iubit got worse. Their Dervish and the military wing is still good. Like military wing is 57 and the Dervish almost 50%, just a few percent off. So Dervish and the reinforcement is good, but again, the 2CC style completely ruined Iubit. So whenever you see an Iubit player, well, talk to them and let them know to stop doing 2TC, because they are Iubit players, Platinum Iubit players trying to do 2TC, and it's completely KO'd the civilization. That's sad. Malian. Now the question is, why do Malian players loses? Which landmark they are losing the most with? I'm very, very curious. Are they going like trade or something like that? No, they actually go Manza Quarry, and a very small percentage of Malian players goes to Sauron Trade Network. But when they go Sauron Trade Network, they are actually losing the game. And when the Malian players stay in feudal, okay, listen to this. Almost 2,000 games ended in feudal with Mali, and they have a 28% win rate when it ended in feudal with the Monza Quarry, and there is a 29% win rate ended in feudal with the Sauron Trade Network. But overall, the Sauron Trade Network has way much lower percent of win rate, and Grand Fulani Coral has way much better win rate as well compared to Farimba Garrison. So, okay, it tells the tale. Malians are dying to feudal aggression, which is that's kind of crazy. I don't know if Malian player is going to TC, but because Mali is actually a horse civilization to play, because you have no horsemen, you have no crossbow, much more micro heavy, and many Platinum players micro are not that amazing. That's why they are losing on feudal age. Jeanne d'Arc, I mean, it's a nice civilization without the French extras, so I can understand they make villagers slower. If you lose, so basically, if you lose Jeanne d'Arc, you lost the game, right? Because every bonuses that you have within Jeanne d'Arc is with Jeanne d'Arc, right? So the AoE damage or the range Jeanne d'Arc, the healing, the discount of buildings. Whenever you lose Jeanne d'Arc, you lose all your bonuses. So yeah, I can understand why Jeanne d'Arc is so low. English came up one higher, and I think it's because the 2TC build. But I'm gonna fast check. Yes, and oh my god, listen to this. So the 2TC build of English has 50% win rate into White Tower, which is 54. But the English Council Hall has 43% win rate, which means English players that going to Council Hall literally ruined the win rate of English, which means for some unknown reason, English players are still trying to play Council Hall when that's a horrible landmark. Sorry to say that, but it's a very horrible landmark. And this completely F's up the win rate for the civilization, which tells the tales as well. English player thinking that they can do feudal aggression with Council Hall, right? So that's why they're doing. They don't want to go with King, because King doesn't offer you that much of an aggression, even though it does, because you can just go to the enemy base and do some damage. So their 2TC style is still good. Players are winning with their 2TC style, but they're losing with Council also. Rus, Rus is complicated because Pro Scout, and players doesn't like Pro Scout, and Platinum players also doesn't go to Pro Scout. Neither perfect 2TC style or neither very, very good fast castle. So they are trying to do something special with Rus, but they will not do anything good with it. HR is the same thing. It's just the Predat. Like they don't know how to use the Predat, and that's why the win rate goes lower as well. Now we are going to see C tier. Mongols goes here, then Delhi goes higher compared to Gold League. Tuklok and Delhi on the same league this time. That's funny. And House of Lancaster. So House of Lancaster 2TC, and the passive income with the manors makes it into C tier. Delhi was, I'm pretty sure, D tier in Gold League, and Mongol is C tier as well with Tuklok together here. Makes sense. Tower Rush, and as soon as you go higher on a league, players are doing less mistake with the Tower Rush, and the other player that getting towered, they really don't know what to do, because most likely they are following a guide from one of the YouTubers that doesn't tell you what to do when the enemy does Dark Age Rush, right? So you watch a guide and you're gonna be like, oh, I got the knowledge of 10,000 people, right? But meanwhile, they were not told you or tell you what to do when you are getting Dark Age Rush. You are literally just panicking and you just surrender at minute 4. Delhi, I mean, all hybrids are free. Tuklok, 2TC, or keeps. Again, you can build keep in feudal age that can, you know, I mean, pushes you to survive. House of Iron gets to start with more sheep, faster sheep getter rate, and also the passive generation. Then B, Japanese and Ayubid. Wow. The Japanese and Ayubid goes to B tier in the Platinum League. That's kind of crazy, no? Whoa. So what was the win rate here? Japanese Abbasid, the limit was 50 to 50.9%, and that makes B tier. And Japanese Abbasid was 50.1, and Japanese was 50.5% win rate. Okay. Why? Well, I guess people are getting better with 2TC and Japanese because of the free farms. It's very, very important to mention the free farms, because you don't need to do a farm transition. You are just getting the farms for free. I'm pretty sure if I check Japanese right now, just for a second, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the Kura Storehouse. Dude, Kura Storehouse has 95.4% pick rate. Did you hear what I said? 95.1% pick rate with Kura Storehouse. That's insane. Yeah, so it is the farm transition, free farm transition. They don't run out of food. Abbasid, because cheaper villagers and everyone does 2TC. But I'm gonna check just in case what the Abbasid aged up into feudal. Yeah, it's economic wing. Okay, never mind. We don't need to check anything else. So next one is gonna be A tier. Ooh, okay. French gonna be the main leader. Then Golden Horde. Where is it? And Jin Dynasty. So what was the win rate here? The win rates were 51 to 51.9%. By the way, so far I totally agree with this. So what we see, I totally agree with this, because also I told you why I agree with them, right? So why this civilization in high? Very fast villager making, and also knights, and most of the people struggle against knights. Again, knights, and you get them almost for free because the uwu generating. And many people on the lower league, they don't know how to Dark Age Rush against Golden Horde, so they are not doing Dark Age Rush against the Golden Horde. Golden Horde goes H3 with extra ranged armor and just spam Manatom and they are dead, and that's it. So that it literally makes everything perfect sense. A lot of passive income. So look at, okay, listen to this. Passive income plus strong unit plus the units are not that different compared to a main unit, right? So here you have Manatarm, here you don't have Manatarm, here you have Horseman, here you don't have Horseman because you have Warrior Scout and Javelin Thrower, and Javelin Thrower requires a crazy amount of micro. So yeah, passive income, and also because they have normal units and a lot of passive income. Here, faster villager production and knights, and that's it, nothing else. Very good sieve bonuses compared to English. You are slow and slowly making villagers and you die. Jin Dynasty. Well, Jin Dynasty, I do agree with it because on lower league, people doesn't really know how to play against it, and many people doesn't make Spearman, or when they make Spearman, they don't push into their landmark because they are scared of the knights, right? They see the free knights coming out from the H3 landmark and they're just scared. But I'm very curious right now where the Jin Dynasty players mostly win the game, because we need that information. Very, very important. So Jin Dynasty, there is a 30.8% pick rate on Flower Pagoda and 61.6% win rate with Great Pasture, and 91.7 pick rate with Dragon Pavilion, right? And the game most of the time either ends with the Dragon Pavilion, which what I said, or it ends with Great Wall Bastion with 18-minute age up. What does it mean? Jin players go fast Imperial and they spam Zomma Swordsman, and that's it. So they go Dragon Pavilion, which has a very fast age up, by the way, 10 minutes. So that's a very, very fast Dragon Pavilion into Great Wall Bastion, again 18 minutes. That's crazy. And I'm pretty sure players are winning it with Zomma Swordsman. Yeah, so that's the tale of it. All right. What are the best civilizations in Platinum League? It's Macedonian Dynasty, Knights Templar, and I'm gonna tell you the win rates as well. Zush Legacy and OOTD. So what are the win rates for this civilization? Macedonia is 54.2%, KT is 52.5%, Zushi is 52.3%, OOTD is 52.2%, Golden Horde is 51.4%, French is 51.4%, and Jin is 51%. So, why these civilizations are in the S tier? It's the same as Gold League. Zushi right now is insanely broken because of the Jangnan Tower. They can easily punish anything, anywhere, anytime. You know what I mean. So they are just destroying every player now because of the Jangnan Tower, but I'm gonna check. So... Sorry, but this is very funny. 67% win rate, and it ended in feudal. Okay, so Zushi players aged up into feudal, 82%, 85% with Jangnan Tower, and they end in feudal with 67% win rate. When they try to go to castle, so why Zushi is not the best civilization? Because when they try to go to castle, fast castle, I assume fast castle or something like that. Yeah, fast castle because 9-minute age up. They have 40% win rate when they are trying to go to castle, Zushi players. But when they finish the game in feudal, they have 67% win rate. So basically, the players that are not going to castle but stays in feudal and win the game feudal pushes the win rate of Zushi, which means if the Zushi Giant Tower gets a little bit of nerf, Zushi might go down much lower. OTD because the villagers getting faster, and tank units are the same as what I said about Gold League. So literally the same things what I said about Gold League as well. Please watch that Gold League video as well, and the next video is gonna be Diamond as well. So please watch one of those. So again, 3 units. You get silver to upgrade units and fast Imperial. Many fast Imperial games. 2TC into keeps in Feudal Age. KT players do build keeps, or heavy spearmen into H3, and they win the game in H3, or they make condottieros. So yeah, do I agree with this? Yeah, it makes sense. It's either very strong aggression, or strong units, or bonuses, or passive income, right? So totally agree. These are the most easiest civilizations to play with it. So if you are looking for civilizations to play, check out the tier list. Thank you so much for watching.